Welcome to Woodstown In Focus for June 2022. I'm Donalise Alvarado with Sammy Filippone, Ava Galan, and Jacob Maldonado.
Woodstown In Focus highlights the students and staff at Woodstown High School.
On this episode, we give you the details about the WHS Job Shouting program, what some of our teachers do for a summer job, and a student who takes hundreds of photos at WHS events all on his own.
We'll also find out who has the best pizza in the county.
But first, one program at WHS that puts in a lot of work and is often performing is our highly successful music program. Here's Bryn Lighty with the report.
Have you seen the winter concert? How about the band perform at the football games? Woodstown has many talented students and the music program is full of them. Led by Khalil Gunther, the music program is made up of choir, jazz band, chamber choir, and of course, concert band.
I'm the high school choir director. I also teach music theory and music technology. Well, lately the biggest accomplishment has really getting things back started again, because we really suffered a lot of loss of the program during COVID. So if you're involved in choir at the high school, you can be in the general chorus or you can be in choir 2, which is concert choir. And we also have an extracurricular choir called the chamber choir. And they're the ones that, if you've seen us around the holidays wearing the gowns and tuxedos, that do all the a cappella singing.
Alongside Mr. Gunther is Mrs. Sheridan. She has been involved with the music program and has just been made the director of instrumental music. She leads the Woodstown High School band and helps them set up their performances and other events.
In the high school, we have a regular concert band, which is a class during the day. It meets 6th period, and we work on music for our concerts, 2 of them each year. Then we also have the marching band that starts over the summertime, and then we play in the fall for the football games, and we do some parades and some competitions. And then we also have the jazz band. The most popular event usually is the small ensemble concert. That's when, at the end of the year, it's second week of May, and we do a joint concert with the chamber choir, and the jazz band gets to really play a lot of their fun songs, the stuff that they really like working on.
2 students who are heavily involved with the music program are John Turner and Ellie Kanitis. They put in a lot of practice to be a part of the music program. Being involved in the music program is a big commitment for them and has become a big priority.
I do theater, and that's what I'm going to school for next year. So I was trying to build up my singing abilities. So choir was a great way to do that, and it led to like a community, and it led to other music programs.
It's really good to be in an environment around other people like you. Well, usually we'll rehearse 2 to 3 times a week, and that'll be like 6 to 9 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and with an additional Saturday rehearsal. But definitely a lot of time and effort goes into it.
The music program has been a vital part of Woodstown High School community for many years. Next time one of our music programs has an event, you should definitely try to attend. For Woodstown In Focus, I'm Bryn Lighty.
It's almost time for school to be out for the summer, but have you ever wondered what some of the teachers do over the summer to keep the income flowing? Caitlin has the reports.
You ever wonder what the faces you see every day in school do when they're not teaching? Today we'll take a look at the teachers out of the classroom and what jobs they do over the summer.
Mr. Kaiser is a high school history teacher. He also coaches soccer, swim, and golf. Mr. Kaiser actually incorporates his swim coach job into his summer job.
I work for a stand-up paddleboard rental company called Sup Guy, and we rent out stand-up paddleboards down in Cape May County, anywhere from Cape May through Atlantic City, paddleboards, kayaks, and surfboards.
Mrs. Arcolesi is a math teacher. Over the summer, she is employed at the Autumn Lake Winery in Williamstown.
I do anything from serve customers, pouring wine, doing wine tastings. I do bottling. I label bottles. I help with the winemaker making decisions on what needs to be done to the wine.
Miss Becerra is one of the gym teachers and a coach for our field hockey and girls lacrosse team. During the summer, she transfers her physical education skills to being a fitness instructor.
Personal training is very hand in hand with being a phys ed teacher. It all has to do with the body and training and becoming better individually. So I think that fitness and all of that kind of tie in together, and it all coincides.
During the summer, you can find many Woodstown students enjoying concerts at the Waterfront Music Pavilion, formerly known as the BB&T Pavilion. Maybe you'll find one of our science teachers there.
During the summer, I work at the Waterfront Music Pavilion, formerly known as the BB&T concert venue. I work on the beverage stands. There's a lot of concerts that I do enjoy. Where we are, I don't always get to hear all the music, but it is It is a lot of fun, and I get to hear some of the music, older music that I like.
You may think that some teachers like to take a break from teaching during the summer, but Mr. Brashanti still enjoys educating children at Ranch Hope.
Yeah, I've been doing it for almost 10 years now. It's a week-long workshop, so it's almost like summer camp, where every single week I've got a new group of students. We start out with how to use Photoshop, then we move on to video production software, and then also music production software.
The many dedicated teachers of Woodstown High School work all year round and continue to do great things for our school and community. From Woodstown In Focus, I'm Caitlin Hassler.
You may have seen some really great photos online from our sports and many other events at the school. But do you know who does it? Will Haynes has the story.
Woodstown is full of talented and skilled students and staff. Did you know there's a junior here at Woodstown that takes pictures at almost every school event? Today we're going into depth on a student that took sports photography for Woodstown High School into his own hands. Luke Stevens has taken up a hobby that other Wolverines enjoy. Luke is a personal photographer that takes some high-quality pictures for our events. It started out as a hobby that he did not take seriously until one baseball game opened his eyes to what he can do.
Last Christmas, my family chipped in for a camera and for my mother, and so I kind of took it because she would only use it for like family events here and there, and so I used it for a baseball game, and that's kind of where we are now with me taking pictures and everything.
Luke takes a wide array of pictures from majority of the Woodstown sports teams, including both girls and boys soccer, girls and boys basketball, girls and boys lacrosse, baseball, and wrestling.
But I will say all the sports all have their like challenges, but like also like their good things about them. And I'm hoping this spring season I'm able to take more softball, lacrosse, so it's not just limited to baseball.
He also has an Instagram page where he shares his pictures with everyone. You can check out his Instagram at Lucas_Flicks.
So my Instagram page is Lucas Flicks, which is a play off of Lucasfilms, which is Star Wars. And I just kind of made it because it's like there's a platform for me to post these pictures and for people to see. And it could also be used as a portfolio for college in the future.
High school photography is just the beginning for Luke. He plans on expanding on his photography portfolio after high school to a professional level.
I would love to go to any type of sports photography, which doesn't like matter what sport, just in general.
Luke is a talented photographer with a bright future ahead of him. We can't wait to see what pictures he's going to take next. For Woodstown In Focus, I'm Will Haynes.
Around school, you've probably noticed some of our fellow Wolverines working in the office or with the teacher. They're part of our job shadowing program.
Did you know that Woodstown High School offers a job shadowing program to seniors? It's a great opportunity for students that are interested in the teaching field. In this program, seniors are able to job shadow a teacher. They develop a portfolio to learn how to make lesson plans, create bulletin boards, and develop classroom management strategies.
It benefits the students in multiple ways. I think more so transferable skills or soft skills, meaning time management, goal setting, planning, lesson planning, and even public speaking when they might actually present a lesson.
For each job shadowing positions, students have multiple responsibilities.
There's a lot to do in the media center, and my job shadowing students help me get a lot of that stuff done, like putting the books back on the shelves and wrapping the books when we get new books that come out.
The students in the job shadowing program get to choose which teacher they would like to shadow. This helps the student make a better connection with the teacher while also learning things they need to learn about the classroom. The student gets to learn more important lessons such as following directions better, making lesson plans, getting to do projects, and lecturing the class.
I job shadow for Mr. Brashanti, and I picked him because I like the library and it's a very chill environment.
We have an application process, so come to your counselor, juniors, come to your counselors, and we will give you a paper that you would fill out with a couple of questions, just reflection questions on what you're looking for in the program, and then you'll hand it in to your school counselor, and then we'll try to figure out how it's going to fit best in your schedule.
Woodstown High School offers several job shadowing opportunities. It takes consistent skill and responsibility, and if you think you have what it takes, you now have all the steps and knowledge to get involved. For Woodstown In Focus, I'm Hannah Ashfield.
In many surveys, pizza is the top 10 of best foods. Johnny Morsi has the best job as he tries and rates the best pizza in Salem County.
I love pizza, and lucky for me and the rest of the community, Salem County is filled with excellent local pizzerias. Today we're trying Woodstown students' favorites. A survey with 13 of the pizzerias in Salem County was sent out and let Woodstown student body decide the top 5. After the results came in, we went to these pizzerias and graded them based on what we think are the most important parts of the pizza: the crunch of the crust, the cheese to sauce ratio, and the base of the pizza. Papa Luigi's Elmer was the first stop on our list, and has been around since 2000 and was ranked 4 on the voting poll with 35.3% of the votes. We're doing 1 bite for the regular pizza and 1 bite for the crust. Let's see how it goes. All we gotta do, classic fold. A little bit soggy there, but see how it goes. What I'm getting from cheese to sauce and that crunch from the crust, I'm really liking the cheese to sauce ratio there. There's a perfect amount of cheese to the sauce. The sauce has a good flavor. A little bit soggy on the end there, but that's pretty much any pizza. Crust is magnificent. Good flavor. I think it's gonna be a good 7.6. Next is Danny's Pizza Pizzazz in Monroeville, which is the newest of the 5. They operate 5 different locations across South Jersey. Danny was voted first of the 5 with 53% of the vote. Classic fold, you know the rules. A lot of flop. Getting from this one is crust, really good. Cheese to sauce ratio is a little off. I don't know how I like the cheese on this. It's a little too stringy for me. But a good classic slice. I'm gonna give this like a 7.2. Gus's Pizzeria in Woodstown, unlike the others, have a thicker style crust, which is what their pizza is known for. They were voted 4th place with a 40.3% of the vote. No flop, but it is a thicker slice, so you're not gonna have as much of that. So the cheese to sauce ratio, I feel, is way off. The sauce is almost untasteable. There's a lot of cheese, like grease. The bread is not that bad. The crust is good, crunchy, but there's just too much grease and cheese on this for me. So I'm gonna have to say like a good 5.4. Woodstown Papa Luigi's, which comes from the same family as the one in Elmer, but are 2 separate businesses, placed 5th with 25.2% of the vote. All right, classic fold as usual. You all know the rules. Denser on the crust. This is a lot thicker. I like it. I'm not against it. Cheese to sauce, really good. Good ratio. Undercarriage, like I said, pretty solid. Not a lot of flop. I think I'm gonna go with a. I have to go with a 6.7 on this one. Lastly, we visited Joe's Pizza in Woodstown, which opened in 2001. Also has several locations across South Jersey. They came in 2nd place with 49.6% of the votes. Whoa, lot of flop. I'm saying good flavor, good sauce to cheese ratio. The only thing I have about it is just way too much flop, but I still think I'm gonna have to say best flavor. I'm gonna have to go with an 8.0. After reviewing, Gus's Pizza came in last with a 5.4. Papa Luigi's in Woodstown came in 4th with a 6.7. Danny's came in 3rd with a 7.2. Papa Luigi's in Elmer placed 2nd with a 7.6. And in 1st place, my favorite, Joe's Pizza with an 8. We love trying all of our local pizzerias, and we would recommend you trying all these places to find your favorite. For Woodstown In Focus, I'm Johnny Morrison.
And that's it for this year's Woodstown In Focus.
We hope you enjoyed our show.
And we hope you learned a little bit more about the people in our school and the unique and fun things they did and accomplished.
For the entire Woodstown In Focus team, I'm Donnelise. Have a great summer.